All right, good evening and welcome back to SAFC Fan TV, where we've just seen Sunderland beat Port Vale 2-0 in the Papa John's Trophy and a step closer to Wembley. So quick review of what we've seen. With myself, we have Shaun Middleton, who's just been brilliant on the commentary. I've just watched that, thank you. I've been joined by Conrad, who would have been on, but was...
tending to work. Yeah,
he's a grafter. So welcome to Conrad. Have you had a good day, Conrad?
It's been long, but we'll get through them.
So Port Vale, and one of those things, a no-win situation really, because if we win, it's only Port Vale. If we get beat, we're rubbish because we can't beat Port Vale. We'll go to you first, Conrad, because me and Shaun's just done the live stream on it. Overall, what do you think?
Yeah, it was good. A few of the, I want to say, sort of second stringers getting a good run out tonight instead. Pleased that O'Brien's finally scored. He looks quite lively, I thought, as well. I thought Power did great at right back as well. I know it's only Port Vale, but still he did his job well on there. Clipped up Shaun quite a few times when he complimented him throughout the night there, so I've got those in the back pocket. At one point I was like, this video is like 2 minutes long here, like, God, it's a long one. Embleton played well, and the other week I was sort of agreed with Dino, like I've never seen him sort of have a proper commanding display for us, but no, tonight I thought he was really good as well, and if he can sort of get this into a League One game and a performance for us, he'll be an asset. And then Diamond at the end winning the penalty, just that little bit of pace that we've been lacking for several games and probably seasons, just that little difference to mean we won the penalty instead of just the keeper collects it and we move on.
Yeah, I think would have I mean it gives us a 2-0. On paper it looks better, and we couldn't win either way because no matter what, people are going to say, yeah, it's only Port Vale and whatever. But Shaun, overall performance?
Well, the first half, as I said in the live stream, I thought were absolutely brilliant. The first half, I was quite shocked when I seen the squad announced by obviously the club and obviously James Hunter. I was expecting a lot more changes, a lot more youngsters come in, but I thought, as commented there, Max Power right back. He actually looks more comfortable there. I don't know, he looks
less space to get it wrong.
He doesn't look out of sorts in that position. Maybe that might be the best thing to do, put him there. And then obviously the new lad, Carl Winchester, he's going to come in, I would imagine. But looking at the star performance tonight, I mean, Elliot Emerton was absolutely brilliant. The amount of times he turned his man and he done this sort of a skill, great vision, great enthusiasm about him. I mean, if he can repeat that performance in the leagues, I mean, he'll have a chance of getting into the team. Or if not that, bring him on the last 15, 20 minutes if something's not working. As he showed me tonight, he showed me that he's more than capable of, like making a position he's won. The skills he did. The thing I like about is with Elliot Emerton as well. He's got two good feet. He can obviously he's left-footed more, but he can also play with his right as well. And I thought Dan Neil done well. I'm not sure what happened there. He went off in the second half. So I wasn't sure what happened there. I'm assuming he got a knock. Josh Gowan, I thought, was really good. The way he was collecting the ball, he was wanting it. He was driving us forward. I like Scowen. That's the Scowen you want to see. Getting the ball and driving, looking to do something, driving it forward. Lyndon Gooch looked like lively. Looked like he had 3 cans of Red Bull. Ian O'Brien.
No, 3 cans of Rich Energy.
Rich Energy, which I'm still waiting for. Ian O'Brien put himself about. He took his goal really well. It was a great ball by Gooch. Ian O'Brien. It's probably the best I've seen Ian O'Brien play apart from that first game. In the cup against Hull, I thought he'd bring that game, but there was signs of Ian O'Brien. Maybe he would get the best of him. Chris Maguire on the downside. It was power. It was off the pace. Something's not right with him at the minute. He needs to be dropped, but he's not playing anyway. He's on the bench. It's going to take a while before he even gets back in contention. But the positives: we've won the game. We're in the next round. We're 3 games away from Wembley. Stuff that by people say it's only Port Vale. No, at the end of the day, we won the match tonight. We played really well. I know we didn't play too good in the second half, but it's 2-0. Ian McGee was class when he come on. Things are looking bright. Going to Saturday, I'm happy and I'm buzzing. And I'm it's just
you're happy and you're buzzing and you know.
And you know it, and you really want to show it.
Yeah, something like that. Clap your hands. So, yeah, for me, I mean, I can only comment on the first half because my stream in the second half was shocking. It was a game of two halves. Definitely, first half looked so comfortable. Elliot Embleton has not really done it for me in the league games yet, but I agree. He looked well. To be fair, first half they all looked well. They looked comfortable on the ball. They wanted it. You know, it was nice to watch. It was you know, they were all confident. The Max Power thing, I know you don't like to praise him and stuff, but I mean, if they do bring Carl Winchester in on side against Wimbledon, the chances are, I mean, because Max Power's captain, it's one of them things. How do you drop the captain? And so, do you put Carl Winchester in for Max Power then, and put Max Power right back? Because to be fair, what I've seen of him the last two games, from when he's been playing right back, I think he's been all right. And they're all okay. Second half, you know, taking Dan Neil off. I mean, we said in the chat, you know, was it an injury or something? Because I don't think he did anything wrong. First half, I thought he did okay. So maybe he has had a knock, possibly. And you know, was that the thing that's changed the second half? Or Port Vale have had a talking to at half time and said, look, you've got nothing to lose here. You know, you might as well just go for it. And to be honest, they looked a lot better second half. Or was it just that we was a bit poor second half, or what? Conrad, what do you think?
Yeah, it was a bit. It was certainly different when he went off. Could it just be that he's either played recently or involved in another reserve game, so he was only given 45 minutes? Do you know what I mean? Just as a sort of a bit of a run out with the first team, maybe, but. Because he didn't look injured. He didn't look like he'd been sort of crocked or anything during the game. But it did seem to sort of slow down a bit through the middle when he wasn't part of that team on there. I didn't see Jordan Willis all game. And when I saw his name team sheet, I was like, oh, good to have him back with Bailey Wright. But did he seem to have a good game? I didn't really see him.
Willis.
It's quiet, but
he was all right. But
solid enough, though.
Never tested.
There was a penalty thing. I mean, the chance when the cross come over and he went to defend it and he hit his arm and obviously.
Oh, when he saved it, yeah, that was blatant. That.
That could have went the other way.
I sort of went. Just sort of went. We'll move on.
To be honest, in real time, I didn't think it was a penalty. But when you watched it back, he was actually turning as well, and it looked like it hit him top of the arm. So, Shaun, what do you think? Was Port Vale a lot better second half, or was it just the fact that we weren't as good?
I think it was just a combination of we played that well in the first half. I don't know what it was, but they just seemed to like. I think what you said earlier on, Phillie. I think they probably just thought, look at the end of the day, we're only getting beat 1-0. We'll just gun for it. And I think that was their philosophy in the second half. Was the case of just get some players forward. Just pump the balls in the box and just try and grab a goal or try and grab a couple of goals. And I think we just sort of didn't know what was happening straight away in the first half. And I think that's why Johnson made 3 subs in the 72nd minute, because he could see it wasn't working. It was looking like, if anything, they could have gotten an equaliser. So that's why I like about Lee Johnson as well. He's come in and he's making subs. I mean, he's made 5 subs again tonight. And he made 3 at a crucial time, 70 minutes right, and change the game. He did change at that point. They were looking at the better side, coming into it more. He made the 3 subs and then 3 subs. Effectively, Ian McGeady come on. He looked class. He brought Maguire off. He made the right choices. And I think that's what it was, just a case of freshening things up. But I think Port Vale, they're doing all right. But I'm just glad we've won the game eventually. You know what I mean?
White should have scored, I should say, just when he came on. He shot that header, and then the one at the end where he had sort of twinkle toes around the defender, he turned the wrong way, and it was just like,
it was a lovely cross by McGeady, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great, right in his head, but straight at the keeper.
Either side, it's a goal, either side.
But Right. Okay. Quickly, then we can wrap this up and get it up on the channel. Do we? Do you think we're going to get a lot of stick off some of the people who are going to say 2-0 we should be winning? I mean, I know at least 2 people who predicted 4-0, and I know one person who predicted a 5-0. Are these people going to say it's not good enough, we should be beating them, or do you think we've done enough to?
Yeah, we deserve the credit for tonight. I mean, you know, I'm one like, if you win a game, give them credit. If you didn't win, it's, and that Port Vale's in this league too. And people say, well, this, that, you know, it's a part of John's trophy. But end of the day, we were class the first half. Probably one of the best I've seen us play this season. First half, we should just take the credits out of the game, and there was plenty of them as well. I mean, Elliot was brilliant. Gooch was class going. O'Brien was great. He's give the manager a big selection headache coming into Saturday, and that's what you want. Ian McGeady is getting back to his old self, looking sharp, he's got that bit of quality, bit of trickery as well. He's crosses, he put lovely crosses in. I think it's looking great going forward into the Saturday game.
Conrad, what do you think? Deserved, and do you think we'll get some stick or what?
Cup games, it shouldn't matter really, as long as your name's in the hat for the next draw. It doesn't matter how you played, because you've won, and that's all that matters here. As long as we're consistently in the next round, I don't really mind how we play. They could have battered us and we'd have won 1-0 with a scrappy goal. We're still the ones playing in the next round. Really, it doesn't matter. League games, yeah, you can tend to be a bit more like Charlton earlier on in the season, battered them but didn't win, and then the Peterborough game where we struggled but we won. You know, little things like that where you want to try and build consistency, but they won't be playing this next round for weeks now. So it's just get the win and move on.
Right. Okay. Just before we wrap it up then, quickly, man of the match, Shaun?
Elliot Hamilton, for me, he was absolutely outstanding, 100%. Elliot Hamilton, I hope he can transfer this form and kick on now and start getting fit, kicking fit, and giving Lee Johnson a massive headache.
Conrad?
Yeah, same. I think just because of his energy and his enthusiasm just sort of seemed to drive us on. So yeah, I'd say the same.
Yeah, well, no one to be boring, but I think he was head and shoulders. Max Power had a good game, to be honest. I think Aidan McGeady, second half, what I saw of it, but of course he wasn't on for the full thing. But and a massive plus, because I don't think Embleton's shone that well in the league. So it'll have done him a world of good. And hopefully, well, it's given Lee Johnson a bit of a headache as well, really, for so it's all positives. So that just about wraps it up then from us three. If you watch the live stream, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Brilliant commentary.
Hope I wasn't talking too much in it.
Shaun, I've got to say it worked really well with two, much better without Conrad on. But
I was involved in some way, so the streak's still going.
So and then of course the review. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We will be back on Thursday for Thursday Night Live, where the team will be back, and we'll say, and Conrad, you'll be back as well, won't you? Because
we'll drop someone else this week.
We will do. So thanks for tuning in. From myself, Phillie, from Shaun Middleton, and from Conrad Lee. Well done to the lads over the Stadium of Light. Sunderland 2, Port Vale 0, and we will see you all on Thursday. See you then.
Thursday. Bye. Stay safe.